Tomorrow. Good evening, our dear sister Elsie Akosia Boate. But do you share video no? I'm right good to your friend from Mama Kaya wing. I'm inviting friends. Invite friends, please. Let us all do it together.
pizza with house tomato ketchup and American mustard. Welcome to Flavor Town at Papa John's.
Good evening, everyone.
B is for apple. B is for ball. C is for cat. Cat. D is for dog.
E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for fish. G is for gorilla. Gorilla.
H is for hat. I is for
Eagle. Eagle.
J is for
Juice.
K is for
Kangaroo. Kangaroo.
L is for lion.
M is for monkey.
Monkey.
F is for no. O is for octopus. Octopus. P is for pig.
Q
Is for question. Question.
R is for
Ring. S is for sun.
T is for train.
Train. U is for umbrella. Umbrella.
V is for
Van. O is for watch. Watch. X is for
box.
Y is for yellow. Yellow.
Z is for zoo. So
Many things for me to learn about. So many ways to sing a song. So many things for you to learn about. So many ways to sing a song. For some weeks now, we've been doing letters and sounds, and we've done the SATP. As I said, in phonics is different from when you're doing the alphabets in school. So that's called phrase 2, phrase 3, up to the 6. When you do the phrase 2, we have SATPIN, MDGOCKC. Then the C is just one. Then we have K. Then we have together C and the K, like clock. So clock, you could see the C and the K. Then we have U, R, H, B, F as one F, as O, F, off. Then we have off as O, double F. He's off to the shop. Then we have L, L for Lima. Then also we have double L, like well. I'm not feeling well. Then we have S, one S. Then this one we have the double one, like you've messed the place up. So that's what we're going to do. Today we're going to do about the sound M. M for monkey. M for mother. When it comes into letters and sound, it's about what you hear. So it's not just what you are saying, but that is the ear, what you can hear right from there. So that's what we're going to do today.
Mary, into ancestry.
We're going to talk about the letter M in a few minutes. So your child comes home with it and says, "Mommy, this is what we're doing." What are you going to tell your child? You need to help that child. Ready, get set, let's learn about the alphabet. 26 letters.
That's it. Let's learn about the alphabet. Let's learn about
The
the
letter
M.
M. M.
M is a letter. M is a letter. M is a letter. M is a letter in the alphabet. This is an uppercase M.
The
We'll
uppercase.
write it in the air like this. This is an uppercase M. Write it in the air like this. This is a lowercase m. Write it in the air like this. This is a lowercase m. Write it in the air like this. Get
Ready, get set. Let's learn about the alphabet.
letter M.
It's a letter.
consonant, and it has
A sound. Letter M is a
Letter M
consonant.
is a consonant,
And
and it has
a sound.
I say the M sound. Mm. Now you say the M sound.
You say the M sound.
At the beginning of these words, listen for the M sound. A monkey.
Monkey. Monkey.
Played in the mud.
Mud.
Mud. He made a mess. 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 Oh no, said his mother. 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 At the end of these words, listen for the M sound. I throw with my arm. Arm. I fish with a worm. 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 I see cows on a farm. 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 I sleep and dream. 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 It's fun to learn about the alphabet, and I'm really gonna try and do my best. Learn each letter, learn each sound, learn how to write each letter down. I feel
Feels so good.
deep inside, I'm proud, I'm learning to read and write.
Get ready, get set. Let's learn about the alphabet.
26 letters, that's it. Let's learn about the alphabet.
So as it says, we are learning about the alphabet. Patrick, God bless you for watching me right down from Ghana. My dear son, I hope you are okay. Papikolo, papikolo. And we have Kwabena S entry Buasia entry. And welcome everyone. This is a learning platform. How we teach our children at home. This is our letters and sound. And today we're going to do the letter M. It's the letter M we're going to do today. The letter M. We have so many letters, but this one we're choosing because we have, as I said, we have here S-A-T-P-I-N. That is how the phonics starts. Then we have the M sound. That is what we're doing today. The M and D. We do the M and the D today. We do 2 by 2 so that we can get it and get it right. That's why I play that song for you as a parent to get it and then be able to do it the right way. So today we're going to do, if you see this M, I'm holding the M, but you can see a moon there. The letter M. So that one gives you moon. Moon. It tells you moon. Then when you turn the back here, muffin. Muffin. I know maybe it will be the other way around. You can see mouse. Mouse. Moth. Jam. If you're up there, give me something that starts sound me. Mother. Am. So I'm waiting for you to be able to bring me one of it. You can have jam. So you also, wherever you are, we are doing it together. It's a teamwork. Because your child or your grandchild will come and say, Mommy, Daddy, this is my homework. It's phonics. How are we going to help that child? How are we going to support that child? So there we go. Let us be able to support. So you think about a sound, that sound with the sound. See, the letter will sound, give you the sound. Jam. So you could see the jam. Mat. I'm still inviting. Invite friends to join. Share the video. Please bless somebody by sharing the video. Parents need to be able to educate themselves. That is how you can also educate your child. If you don't know, how are you going to educate the child, or how are you going to support that child? So it's only when you know, that is only ways you can also, in return, support your child as well. So please do well to share the video and bless somebody with the video. We are here, we are helping each other. So bless it, bless somebody with the video. I'm just inviting. So Monica Van, I hope you're okay. So that is the letter M. What sound you up there can you hear? Please write it. We are doing it together. The letter M. Just this I'm holding gives me muffin, moon, moth, mouse. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I have 4. We have jam. Jam is one of them. You have jam. And then again, you have a lot. I said So So in letters and sound, it doesn't matter whether it's starting or it's ending. For instance, am has got the M. And where do we have the am? You can realize that the ARM, you can see, I'm just trying to, if I can write it there. You can realize that the am it's ending it. The other one is starting it, and the other one is ending. So if I do am, so you realize that the am, so you could hear the R is in the middle, but you can't hear it so much. But you can hear That is the meh sound. The M sound is what we're doing. And then we have mat. So it's mat. You could hear the M, mat. We have moon. So you hear the M. So that is why it's sound. You need to hear the sound. We have moon. Then we have monkey. We have monkey. We have monkey. So it's about the sounding, what you're hearing, not what you're seeing, because some of the words, you can see it and it doesn't sound. So this is about the sounding of it. So you can hear monkey. You can hear monkey. Monkey. You can hear the sound monkey. Mat. You can hear the M. Arm. You can hear it. So all these are the sounding that we can hear from the letters and sound. So that was the letter M. Our next letter we're going to do it will be the letter. The next one we're going to do will be the letter D.
Children's songs make your brain and body strong.
Ready, have sex. Let's learn about the alphabet.
26 letters, that's it. Let's learn about the alphabet. Let's learn about the letter D. D is a letter. D is a letter. D is a letter. D is a letter in the
Alphabet.
This is an uppercase D. Right.
So you can see the uppercase D. Or we can say capital letter, as we used to say.
This is an uppercase D. Write it in the air like this.
So you write it in the air.
This is a lowercase d. Write it in the air like this. This is a lowercase d. Write it in the air like this. Get
Ready, get set. Let's learn about the alphabet.
Letter D is a consonant and it has
A sound.
Letter D
It's a consonant and it has a sound. I say
the D sound. D.
D, 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 D,
Now you say the D sound. D. D.
D.
D. D. At the beginning of these words, listen for the D sound. D. One day my dog met a duck, who loved to dance, and do the disco. At the end of these words, listen for the D sound. D. I knew a kid, whose shirt was red. All day he'd fish in the pond. Then at night go to bed. It's fun to learn about the alphabet, and I'm really gonna try and do my best. Learn each letter, learn each sound, learn how to write each letter down. I
Feels so good.
deep inside, I'm proud, I'm learning to read and write.
Get ready, get set. Let's learn about the alphabet. 26 letters. Let's learn about the alphabet.
Raining mighty strong, raining mighty strong.
When you're teaching children, it's as if you are playing, because we teach them to fun. Learning should be fun. Learning should be excited. Good evening, Bishop Michael Abuajigansa. God bless you, man of God. So this is what we do. You come to the level of the child, and it's just like playing. Because how will you just sit a 3-year-old or 2.5 down, and then you're going to go straight? That child will not learn anything. But you do it. That's why when you get to the nursery, you see them playing with sand. You see them playing with water. It is learning skills. It's part of it. And by the end, you realize the child is learning. That is what we do. So learning has to come through fun. If we look at the letter that we just did, the letter D, you realize that we have pond. So pond. You realize that the D is at the end. So when it comes to letter and sound, it doesn't matter the position of that letter. But what matters is, does it sound like it? So now you could see bird, bird. The D is at the end. And then when you look at dance, you can see that the D was at the beginning. Duck, it's at the beginning. Dog, it's at the beginning. So it doesn't really matter the position of the letter. But what matters is the sounding that you can hear. That is what we do, the letters and sound. Then again, last time I spoke about consonant and vowels. Always when you hear the song, it's talk about the letter is a consonant or it's a vowel. We have 26 letters in the alphabet, but we have 21 that we call the consonant, and we have the 5 that we call the vowel. But last time I said, at times, Y in some occasions becomes a vowel. But when you ask the children or something, normally we bring I, then we do the E, and the O, and the U, and the A. That is what we normally have. or that's what we normally do. We do the I, whether whichever way you can arrange it. If it's okay, that's the I, E, A, O, U. This one we always say it's the I. I. So we have the I, we have the E, we have the I, we have the I, we have the E, we have the O, we have the U. I just want to bring the comma so we can see, and we have the letter A. Yeah. All those letters of the vowel. If you are using any of these letters, that is when you use an. Example is, the first one is I. So when you want to say it's an, because it's I, you use an ink. You don't say a ink. Any vowel you use, you bring an, and the others you use a. Most of the time we mix them up. So you say an ink. The second one, which is the E, is an egg. You cannot say a egg. You can't say a egg. So all the consonants, you can use a. That is the a. So you can say a ball, because B is a consonant. A cat, a dog. But you can see an elephant. That's why we use an elephant. All the vowels, you use an. That is an elephant. A doctor. You can't say an doctor. No. So we need to check how we use it. All the consonants come with a. That is the letter A. And all the vowels. So that's why we have all the vowels. That is when you use an egg, an elephant, an octopus, because O is a vowel. All those ones with the vowels goes with an. So please, let's make our corrections. It goes with an. All the consonant is a dog, a cat, a monkey, a snake. So that's why you can say an snake. All those ones we use the an to all the vowels. An umbrella, an uniform. All those one we use the an with it, with the vowels. And then today there's something I want us to look. So the letter D, we had dog, and we have an egg, which was the vowel. If you are there, what letter is on a D that you can say? We have dog, we have dog, we have dance. So what else do you have that we don't have on the screen? Welcome, my dear sister Jufa Asante. We're doing this, we're learning so that we can also help our children. That's the motive of what I normally do. Because as I go to the class and I see how some children suffer, how some children comes home with their homework, and the next day they will bring the same homework back untouchable. They've not touched it. Then, as a duty, you take that one off and put another one. So, for instance, Monday, the child comes home Tuesday, it's not touched. You put it back there. Come back again, the thing is not touched. Throughout to Friday, you have nothing to keep for that child. Because when we do that and we give it to the child, there is a book that when we come, we use glue to glue it. So it becomes a package for your child. But if the child comes and the same thing I give the child brings me, what am I going to put? Nothing. You call the attention of that parent. So such parent, what happens is when we're doing teachers training, they turn up coming to the school, because if you put it in the child's book, that parent will not look at it. So you see them dress the children and bringing the child to school. The time that the child has to rest, that child will be awake and then he will bring, and then he say, oh, I didn't plan for childminder. Whose fault is it? You didn't plan for childminder because you didn't take care of the child. So these are some of the reasons why I decided, okay, then Pastor Radio, we're going to have a platform to support, foundation in everything. You cannot cheat foundation. It's important. If your child does not have good foundation, when the child grows up, the child will suffer. Reason being is, you have to build it on foundation. This phonics, when the child gets to year 1, they have to do assessment. When the child is not able to qualify or say all the phonics from the phrase 2 to the 6, when the child carry on to year 2, they have to reassess that child again, because that child is not able to get there. But we can't leave that child behind because of that. So we have to carry on. So please, it's important. I want you to have certain things that you help your children, especially the young ones at home. You know this. You can see this. It's a daily activities that you can do with a child. Daily activities that you can do. So this is it. I hope you can see. Today, it's a full bag. You see, it's a full bag. Today, the day here, the day is Wednesday. So you have this here on the Wednesday there. Then you have it. So you ask the child, what day is it? So it's Wednesday. You put it there. What day is today? It's the 5th. So you have number 5. At the bottom has got the numbers over there. The season. What season are we in now? What season are we in now? So we check the season that we are in now. It's June to August and we are in summer. So we go and search for this season here. So we go and check and we bring the season to the child. And then we have the summer. Then we have the weather. That's up here. Children know whether it's sunny, whether it's raining, whether it's cloudy. It's there. So this is some of the things that you do with your child. Some of the things you do with your child. So they have the knowledge of all this. Please do help the children. It's so important to support them with things like this. When you go shopping, it's not all the time that you shop for yourself. Shop for the education. I always say that the best thing I think I ever will give to my children, or I have ever, is to the number 1, train them in the fear of God. Parental love. Then the 3rd is education. Education doesn't come first in my list. God comes first. The fear of God that I will be able to put in their spirit. I will be able to let them know who God is. That God becomes their priority. That is my first priority as well. If I give them that, because the Bible says, train up a child the way they should go. And when they grow, they will not depart. So what will be the opposite? If you do not train them, they will depart. That's principle. So, if you give them that God-fearing discipline, or let them know who God is, that is the number 1. Number 2 is parental love. Because if they don't have parental love, if they go up there, somebody else will love them and you lose them. Number 3 becomes education. If they have the fear of God, which says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. So you've already given that child wisdom already. And that child will excel in education. Because that child has something priceless. That child has made the greater his or her priority. So whatever the child does, he knows somebody comes first. Who can take all these 3 away from your child? Nobody can take it away. So these are some of the things that when you go up there, this is the calendar. So the child will know the calendar. It's the month here. And then we have the weather over there. We have the days of the week. Then we have the season as well is there. We have the season. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then we have January, February, March, April, May, June. June is already there. August, September, October, November, December. Then the season in which we are in, this minute I think we are in summer. Winter is December, January, February. Then we have March, April, May to be spring. Then we have June, July to August into summer. Then September, October, November, then we are going to autumn. Then, you know, December comes in and then we are in the winter. So that's it. Things like this, you can hang it. So this can be hanged, easily hanged. These are some of the things that we need to teach our children. When they come home, we should have the time. Good evening, blessed evening, Efua Dokas. God bless you. So these are the things that you and we need to have the time for our children. It's so important. Spare. The research has come out that reading with your child just 10 minutes a day will take the child far. Just 10 minutes a day. Hey, Masewa, God bless you. Nana Buachi Yadom. God bless you. So these are the things. Last week I was talking about reading time. And as I said, some parents were saying the children, they do not understand because they are young as 2. Who told you? If a 2-year-old girl can just take iPad and pra. Welcome, Akuya Boatim. If a 2-year-old child can take what do you call it? iPad. I did it last week and then the parents said to me, they have all those books, but she was thinking the child could not do it. But when I did it and she decided to practice it, now it's the child who is wanting more. Because I think I started with this book. And she got a 2-year-old and she was thinking it wasn't important to really read with that child. So as I did it, she started going. Last week we did it. That just this showing to a 2-year-old child. Guided reading. The child, you bringing what is inside that child out. And that child can talk to you about this. There was a lot that the child can talk to you about. I did it last week and she said, since then, she's been doing it and the child, she didn't even know that the child has got that thing in her, that she have idea. You know, the idea. She didn't even know that the child has got those ideas in her brain. But 2 years was able to come out and identify between a mother and a grandma. We shouldn't, think they can't do anything. So these are some of the things that we do. So 2 years going. If you have started the phonics early with that child, the child will do a lot in this. So these are some of the things the child can talk about. The grandma pulling something. And so many things that the child can talk about. If you want to read with the child as well, I was saying, first of all, you ask the child what it is first. And this is all phonics. Says kepa, and I said, if you're reading with the child, you, the parents, you don't hold the book like this. Whilst the child is in front of you, no. You go this way. You go this way. You hold the book this way, and then you read Kepa saw the monster. So you don't do this to the child, and the child will be sitting down. Then you'll be reading, Kepa saw the monster. No. You turn it round like this. That is how teachers suffered for your children at school. You turn it round like this and you read. Practice make man perfect. If you practice it, you can do it. So Kepa saw the monster. Come on, said Gran. Let's get that monster. So you'll be turning it around. At times you'll allow the child to do it. The monster ran. It ran up to the hill. It ran into the mill and hid. It ran into the mill and hid himself. You ask the child, what do you think it's going to be next? The child can bring an idea as well. So here we are. Come on, said Chip. Let's get that monster, said Chip. They went into the mill. Shh, said Gran. I can see the monster's tail. Gran pulled the monster's tail. Got you, she said. So you ask the child, what do you think it will be next? Gran has pulled the tail. Ah, said the monster. Crash went sack. Crash went the monster. So where would the monster be? Asked the child. The monster looked at the children. Help, he said. Monster. Then there's a question. Why do you think Gran and the children went on monster hunt? Why do you think there's no wrong, there's no right? So these are some of the things you do with the children. That's a read at home, the monster's hunt. And this is phonics book as well. It's got levels. Level A, level 2, level 2A, level 2B up to F. Then we have it. It goes on and on and on. Starting to read for children who can recognize few words by sight. By then, you should be able to support the child to know the phonics. So this is bedtime story. Please have time for the children. It's important. It's intimacy. So that before the child goes to bed, do something. Even 10 minutes of your time will do. Last week we started. This is a book. So you can see this book here. And it's a book that you can open. So the child will be expecting. You can see it this way. And you can open. So you tell the child to open. And the child open, you read. The child open, then you read for the child. There's hidden stories behind it. So these are some of the things that we parents, we need to. You can see there's picture. So you can talk about the pictures. What do you think is going on here? You can talk about it. It's so important. What you think is going on here.
A is for apple, apple. B is for ball, ball. C is for cat, cat. D is for dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish,
Fish or flower.
fish. G is for gorilla,
It's got gorilla or goats.
H is for hat,
It can be hat or house.
I is for igloo,
Igloo or ice cream.
J is for juice,
J is for juice or jelly.
K is for kangaroo,
K is for kangaroo or kite.
L is for lion,
L is for lion. M is for monkey or moon, mouse.
N is for no,
N is for no or
O
nest.
is for octopus,
Octopus, orange.
P is for pig,
Pig.
pig. Q is for
Question, queen, quit.
question. R is for ring,
R is for ring, robot, rabbit.
S is for sun,
S is for sun, sheep.
T is for
T
tree,
is for train or tree.
U is for
Umbrella, uniform.
umbrella. V is for van,
V is for van, violin, vets.
W is for watch,
Watch, well.
watch. X is for box,
Box, fox, xylophone. Y is for yo-yo. Yellow, yo-yo.
Z is for
Z is for zebra or zoo. So many things for me to learn about. So many ways to sing a song. So many things for you to learn about. So many ways to sing a song. So we have so many ways that we can teach children. So this is what we've done. We did the letter M and we did the letter D. And then we're talking about the alphabets that we're doing. So today, this is what how far we have come to. And I hope that you will help your child. If you do not read with your child, please start now. I always say it's better to start than none. We need to do something. Dear our investment. The children are our priority. The children are a gift that God has given you. Whether there is a man, there is a woman, you, the person in charge of the children, But take good care. The reward will come, and you will be a proud mother. You will be a proud father as well. Because I know some mothers will also leave them with the children and with their father. But most men leave them with the children and they become single. And they single-handedly become proud parents. I always praise those people, because two is not easy. How come one? Because God says, "And the two shall be one." So when separation comes, remember, it will not be easy. So for somebody to be able to stand for the children to achieve something is a blessing and honor for them. I salute everyone that you have single-handed children, and God is going to reward you. But with their education, don't look at their father. Don't look at the mother. Whichever, it's your gift God has given you. Make good use of it. Don't, some people, they extend it to the children, it affects them. Later it will come against you. But if you do it well, you are the same person who will enjoy. Start spending time with them. At least 30 minutes of your time each day. Ask them what is wrong with them. Ask them when they went to school, what has happened in the school, so that they can tell you things. The intimacy, the bonding. Those who are very young, please start early. It helps, it helps, it helps. Foundation is important. The way if you don't build well, when flood comes, that house can be demolished by itself. It's the same way. Let them have feet to stand on. Wendy, God bless you. Let them have feet to stand on. So this is how far we have come today with our learning time. And may God richly bless you. Tomorrow morning, if God will, to be breaking forth before breakfast. And may God richly bless you. We will meet again tomorrow. And stay blessed. Bye-bye for now.